Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Definitely appreciate taking time out of your day to pay me a visit. We are back out on the Des Plaines River, Chicago's sanitary ship canal, I think, as well. First time I'm out this year. It's September 7th. Hoping to get into some topwater action here this morning. Maybe even some glide bait action later on today. Or maybe this morning. But yeah, it's a nice crisp fall morning. We've got really our first big taste of fall this weekend. It's got me excited about getting on that smallmouth bite in those fall patterns. Looks like we got a lot of eelgrass floating down the river, so that I'm sure will be a nice fun challenge. But we're going to start near this bridge because I just saw a bass boat fly by, and I can almost guarantee that they are starting out in the area that I would probably be wanting to start out, so I'm not even going to bother going up there yet. I'm going to start here, see how we do here. So let's go see what we find. There we go. Very big guy, but take it on the top water. Oh, that's a largemouth. You don't see too many of those here. That is one fat fish, man. Look at the belly on that. It's got something poking out of its mouth. Ooh. That fish hit it like it was a frickin' 2-pounder. Alright, buddy, you're gonna get the Vulcan death grip. You just got these hooks in a weird spot. All right, thanks. Yeah, we're just fishing with Super Spook Junior in a blue gizzard shad pattern that I paint. Very simple, straightforward pattern. It's another largemouth. All right, thanks, buddy. Not really finding huge ones here, but somewhat consistent action. It's always awe-inspiring to see just this, you know, commerce in action. It's got to be such an interesting job, walking around on barges all day, going up and down the, I don't know if these guys are like truckers where they have the same route all the time, or whether they see different things, but it'd be interesting to do that for, I don't know, maybe a month. I think I'd probably get bored after a month. fish. That feels rock bass size. Well, that's a smallie. That actually doesn't look all that bad. That's decent. Okay, buddy. Get over here. That's actually the best one of the day so far. I got you hooked in the eyeball? How the heck did that happen? That's why you're fighting so weird. Well, I think I only got you in the eyelid. Okay, well, that guy had come on a Nico rigged 5-inch yum dinger in green pumpkin. Somehow we lost that, so we'll have to fish out another one of those. All right, so that's what we caught that fish on. Again, a 5-inch yum dinger, green pumpkin, Nico rigged with a 1/32 ounce nail weight in there. So, all right, let's see if there's any more in that hole. Fishing I don't know, it's like a 4 to 5 foot hole right behind this bridge. We got current that comes through here. We already worked this with the Super Spook Junior with no luck, and we're throwing a Nico rig instead of a wacky rig to just make sure that it's getting down into that hole, because a weightless wacky rig is probably not going to get down that deep in this kind of current. It's not really heavy current, but it's enough where I want to make sure that it is at least getting down, you know, about 3 feet, 4 feet. This will probably hit bottom if I'm not working it too aggressively. And again, part of why I want to make sure that I'm getting that down is if they're not eating the Super Spook, that probably means that they're not looking up. It means that they're probably more focused on that bottom contact. I normally would be throwing a Bitsy Bug jig through here, but I think that's a fish. Yeah, it's just swimming towards me. Yeah, I'd normally be fishing a Bitsy Bug through here, but on my jig rod I've got a heavier jig set up that just won't work in this shallow water. I've got it rigged up for when we go up to that hydroelectric dam. So this Nico rig's not a bad substitute. It's another decent fish. Got him properly hooked this time. That's good. Yeah, that's a nice long fish. Probably 14, 15 inches. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, both of those fish have felt smaller just because they've both been kind of swimming towards me. Would be fun if those guys ate the top water. I'll tell you that I would much prefer catching them that way, but these Nico rigs are fun. A Nico rig or a Ned rig probably would have been equal in the spot. Again, a Bitsy Bug would have probably been catching these fish too. I don't think it matters that much what you're throwing here, as long as it's something bottom contact. Man, it is a day of largemouth, tell you. Okay, buddy. No free rides. All right, thank you. there's a fish on a DD16. Let's see if it's a smallmouth or a sauger. It's got the head shakes of a smallmouth. Yeah, that's a smallie. All right, thanks, buddy. Always fun catching fish on a DD16. That reminds me, though, I got to retie this. It's got nicked up already on some rocks. That's fish. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent one. Kit. All right, thanks, buddy. That was a fish. Thought that was a rock that I ticked. Small guy. It's another largemouth. This is probably the most amount of largemouths I've ever caught on this stretch. Alright, not a very big guy. Go. Ow, God. Okay, buddy, you're just making this. Okay, Vulcan Death Grip on you then. Thanks. Alright, well, we're throwing a little Ned rig with a TRD craw on it. And then 1/16 ounce, I think. Maybe an eighth. Pretty sure it's a 1/16. But I had already kind of fished this whole area with just a normal Ned rig. Like just one of those little 3-inch French fry looking things. And I had no takers. And there's got to be fish in this little deeper pool again. We're back at behind this bridge. So figured these fish are going to certainly be more craw focused. So that's kind of what why I made that switch over to a craw shaped thing. So let's find a few more. I'm sure they're here. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. We just had our line get chopped with that DD16 going flying. It was an okay day. I've had better, I've had worse days out here. So yeah, really can't complain. But thanks for sticking with me. We'll see you all next time.